Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a doozy. I found a recent post on the Tweetster that has been making their rounds. I think it's photoshopped, but we need to talk about it. And why people think Lisa's getting a tattoo. I also want to get into a specific company removing Lisa over a certain controversy going on. This is a lot, and I do want to add a little trigger warning for that at the end. But yeah, we have a lot to get into. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime the video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is what is going on with Lisa. So Lisa hasn't been doing too much in terms of music, I don't think. She is recently busy filming season 3, I believe, of Youth With You, which, if you are unaware, is a dance/Chinese trainee type of show where aspiring singers and idols come together to compete and the winner gets signed or gets some money, I am not sure. Either way, of course, helps their career. The show has gotten so much popularity in China, and of course a lot of people are talking about her now more, and we will get into more stuff being spoken about her in China later. But people have been very curious about her life since Youth With You is a reality TV show. Her life is always kind of being speculated about, and speculated whether she is on the show or not. One of the things that people like to speculate about is of course the idea of a tattoo. Does she have a tattoo or not? Because YG apparently does not allow tattoos, but also dating isn't really allowed either, so I don't know. But there's this photo from the famous Hongdong Instagram account. I believe this is a famous tattoo parlor in Korea, or maybe it's a specific person who travels and gives tattoos, I don't know. But their work is literally top notch. I think they definitely may have worked with celebrities given how big they are and how great their work is. So this photo that surfaced on my feed was a picture with the caption, "Guess my next guesswork." And it looked like someone did indeed choose to guess, and they guessed Lisa. Now this is pretty vague. I mean, at this point, I guess if you say Lisa, people think Blackpink. I mean, I can't really think of another Lisa at the top of my head. So then apparently Hongdong replied and gave a winky face. Now that isn't a confirmation, but it's not a no. And so people are definitely curious to know if there's an appointment in the appointment book for Manoban La Lisa. Like, could it be? I don't know. Like, why would they even respond, right? Now, my guess here is that this photo is fake. I honestly do think so. If you guys can find it, please tag me. But the screenshot, there's no way to tell which photo this is. And there's no date here on the photo from what I see. It just translates from Thai to 2 days ago. And again, I do think Lisa is such a common name that if you simply wrote Lisa on a tattoo comment, I don't know if they would know who it was. Or maybe it was Lisa, but not Lisa from Blackpink. It just seems like such a weird post in general. Now there are some people saying something like this over on L Tweetster. Lisa might really get a tattoo. WTF, I ain't ready for this. I might D-word. Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if this was real. What would I do with this information? A bunch of people definitely want to know. I need to know. Is she actually gonna get one or not? Like, what's the deal here? And like, if true, what would it be? Like, what do you think she would get? Maybe the word Blackpink on there? Now there's another reason why I do think this could be fake. Lisa is scared of needles. Like, terrified. She was doing this live and they were talking about a story, and there was this moment where she had been lacking nutrition. So she went ahead and got a shot, and Rosé was with her, and Lisa volunteered to go first. Lisa said the moment the needle went in her, Lisa fainted. One person on the Twitter had this to say about it. Lisa was scared of syringe and fainted. I feel bad for laughing, but their story is too hilarious. I actually totally forgot that needle phobia is real. I actually had probably nothing like a full-blown phobia. Well, I don't know. But basically, if I knew I had to draw blood the next day, I would be so anxious that I couldn't sleep. And I would think about it days leading up to it. I guess that's a phobia, right? But since then, I've spent a lot of time in hospitals, and dude, they draw blood like 3 times a day. So I kind of got over it. I never fainted though. But that's such a funny story because I think exposure is the best thing to overcome phobias. It's just to see it more. Obviously, little by little, but if you do, eventually it's not as bad and you can deal with it. However, with all that said, I think there is no way in freaking heck Lisa would be getting a tattoo. That's like hundreds of needle pokes. She gonna faint with every one. But yeah, no, I find it hard to believe Lisa has a tattoo or will be getting one. Now, Lisa has been getting some controversy, but the majority of controversy, surprisingly, has gone to Jackson Wang from GOT7. And Lisa has kind of been able to not get too much hate. And I think she isn't getting hate because she's not Chinese. She is Thai. Because the majority of this hate is going to K-pop idols who are Chinese. Now, I want to clarify. I don't know or understand the depth of this topic. I know the general stuff and I have my opinions. Please do your own research and then come up with your decision on how you feel about it. Now, there's certain parts of China that are doing very messed up things. Allegedly. I don't want to sugarcoat it, and I very much wish it wasn't happening. One, because it's my country, but two, people are getting hurt and this needs to be talked about. So trigger warning, this is about Xinjiang and the alleged forced labor that is going on there and stuff that's on the news right now. There is labor camps aimed at Muslims, and I hope this gets looked into further and things get made correct. Again, I don't know the full spectrum of this and what is happening there, but this is what's being reported. I don't know the full story. Please look into these claims yourself and see what is true or not. I cannot tell you, I don't know. Now, a lot of brands want to distance themselves from this type of thing, right? No shock there. Of course, if you're a brand, you don't want your billboard or commercial to be aired in a province or an area that has this stuff going on. Obviously, consumers even in other countries are going to see H&M supports that. No more shopping there, which is why H&M pulled their marketing. Companies like Adidas did as well. Now, a lot of citizens have chosen not to buy from these brands anymore because they betrayed China and contributed to a false spread of information regarding this province. These are what the citizens of that area are saying. Now, a lot of these K-pop celebrities appear to be siding with China, as well as no longer working with the brands. Labels have released statements. Now, the interesting thing is what happened with Lisa. Is since Youth With You is a Chinese show, she is very popular with China right now. And she was even featured in Harper Bazaar China, the magazine. Now, I don't know if Harper Bazaar was one of the brands that distanced themselves from China, and if Lisa stepped out, or was like, if you're gonna leave, I'm gonna stay with China. I don't know. No one has made a statement for her. However, those photos have now been taken down and removed. It's interesting to see what would happen next. One person on the Tweetster said, it's okay if they removed it, not her loss. She gets paid already, so technically she collected her coin and the magazine hurt their own pocket. I totally agree. She did the shoots. She already took the photos with the brands. Lisa made her bag already. I do wonder, since there was a contract involved when they signed the artist to promote the brand, if issues like this come up, if the artist has to give back the money. I don't know. Whatever the issue is, I hope it gets resolved. I don't really know what is happening over there in China, and I want to see what happens. But please do not use this as an excuse to attack Chinese people and all that. That would not be okay. I hope to see what Lisa does and if she or Blackpink members will be allowed to work with brands like Adidas or whatever in the future. It'll be interesting when a lot of celebrities in China choose to no longer work with so many brands. Like, what is going to happen? These aren't small celebrities. Jackson Wang, Lisa, and even someone from FX Victoria, like big stuff. This is a very scary time to be alive. And what's even weirder is how much entertainment is now tied into politics. If I could one day get into the things I'm not allowed to say even on here, you'd be surprised. It's very scary, and I want to see the world get better and for issues like this to not be happening and for people to be happy and well. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top of the description down below. There's also a video over there where I kind of get into Asian and media and my experience with that. It's free to watch and it's on the front page. It would mean a lot if you checked it out. It also explains a little bit about how you can contribute back to this channel. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.